I want to look at a report I saw earlier this week from the Federation of Small Business saying that potentially 250,000 small businesses are at risk of closure. I don't think that's a big surprise given the current climate and the current circumstances, with many businesses having entirely lost their business during lockdowns. And the prospects of surviving beyond lockdown must be receding for many. Just backing this up, I had a quick look at the formal insolvency statistics published by the government. The last month for which statistics are available is November 2020. This showed company liquidations, 889 liquidations, and that compares with 1,500 in the same month in 2019. And if you look back at previous months, the pattern's very much the same. The numbers are right down. That's no big surprise. Businesses have been surviving in these difficult times through government support, furlough schemes, grants, forbearance from creditors, a ban on the courts issuing winding up petitions, and on the issue of statutory demands. So many businesses, many companies are surviving where perhaps they might not have done in normal times. And it does mean that that's going to put pressure, increasing pressure on all businesses when we start to get released from the problems we're seeing at the moment. What do you do if you're running a business, particularly a limited company that is at risk of failure or is insolvent? Who do you turn to? Well, I'm going to give a plug. You won't be surprised to know for licensed insolvency practitioners. I was a licensed insolvency practitioner up until 2 years ago when I retired. There are many unlicensed advisors around. That includes myself now in that category. Some of them will be very good, but I would tend to steer away from those sorts of advisors where possible, and so I would say steer away from advice from me. A licensed insolvency practitioner, whatever you think of the work they do, does have years of experience. They can give rounded advice, and they have the regulatory framework behind them which monitors the work they do with complaints procedures, which are taken very, very seriously by the insolvency profession, as opposed to advice that I may give. If that's wrong, what's your fallback? What's your remedy? So certainly go to a licensed advisor. They should be a member of R3, which is the trade association for insolvency practitioners. There's a good website which allows you to find a practitioner in your area. It's www.r3.uk.org. But many of the small businesses that the Federation of Small Business is looking at in their research will be what I would describe as micro businesses. They could be just a one-man band as a sole trader, or if it's a limited company, it could be very small indeed. And these businesses, if they close, won't feature in any statistics. So once we look at the statistics for liquidations, there are many, many small businesses, really the lifeblood of the UK economy for many years, which will just disappear without hitting any numbers. I would still say for the very small company, if you don't have a trusted advisor or an accountant who can help you, again, go to a licensed insolvency practitioner. They can, if I think of the amount of advice I've given over the years, where people at the end of it have said, I don't particularly like the options, but I'm relieved now to know what they are, because I've been worrying about it for days and weeks and months. So that is the emotion that I've come across get the advice you need, get the information and having the knowledge so you can make an informed decision on what action you should take. Hope that's helpful. Let me know if you've got any questions. Thanks.